Now that I have a correct MLA formatted paper, I'm ready to start putting my citations in as I'm writing my paper. I've just put some information together, but I do want to emphasize to you that whether or not you quote something that you got from another paper or whether you're just using the information, you need to cite both. It just shows that you're a good researcher. So I'm going to go to Noodle Tools, and this is somebody's research stuff on their Bermuda Triangle. And so you see that they've done a really good job on these. So some of their citations have no author and some of them have authors. That's just based on the information they've got. But this one is a website, and do you see right here it says in-text reference? This is going to help me. Oh, wow. Okay, so it gives you the example specifically for your source. Here's the end of my sentence, and here's what I'll need to have. Do you notice that the period is at the outside of the parentheses? All I'm going to do is I'm going to use my quick keys, Control-C, get rid of that and go back, and I'm going to hit Control-V here. You notice that I have something wrong, and that is the font choice. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to change this to Times New Roman. And so now that changes it to a correct format. But that's all I have to do in order to make sure it's a correct citation is copy and paste that. I've got the right thing at the end of the sentence. I've got it in parentheses. I've got the period at the end. Let me show you another one. So let's say I got this information from the next piece. All right, do you see how this one is also got the web page put together? Here's an in-text reference there. Do you see how they've used the author's last name? Because this time we have an author. So when you have that specific information, again, you're going to copy it. And then I'm going to go back over here into the Social Studies Fair. And all I have to do is paste it, and then I'm going to change the font. And I am good to go. One more time. Okay, so what happens when you have a pre-formatted citation? If I try to click on here, it will say, since you created, please review the rules and examples below. And it will give you some information here. However, I wanted to show you pretty much whatever comes first is what you're going to cite. However, here we have two authors, and so we're going to cite it a little bit differently. It needs to be author's last name. Okay, so I'm going to change this. Remember, I'm going to put my parentheses around it. I'm just going to use last name and last name. What do I need to change here? I need to change this back into Times New Roman. And I'm happy there. I've got one more thing I've got to do. In Noodle Tools, remember when I showed you how to print and export? We're going to do that to Word. And it's going to open up as a Word document right there. I'm going to hit Enable Editing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it. I do need to do one quick thing with this though. When I copy it, I'm going to right click and I'm going to see Paste Options, and I'm going to keep the source formatting. That's really important. When I come back to my paper, I'm going to go ahead and open that up in Word as well. That way I'll be able to keep my source formatting. So all I have to do is at the end of it, keep the source formatting, and there it is. So I've got my perfect, indentations, and it keeps the 12-point font, etc. All right, I'm going to save it. And it'll save back to my OneDrive, and I am good to go. Good luck, guys.